I'm the best ever. There's no one can stop me.
Please welcome the former undisputed heavyweight champion and the current defending WBA heavyweight champion of the world. Here he is, ladies and gentlemen, introducing the one and only Iron Mike Tyson.
Mike Tyson wasn't born a monster. He was forged with 15 harsh, dull, gorgeous habits. That created one of the most dangerous men on earth. From 4 a.m. runs to post-fight therapy, Tyson's transformation wasn't luck, it was structured, and every habit that built him can rebuild you. Before Mike Tyson ever laced up a glove, there was a life behind the legend. A life of Brownsville, Brooklyn, where he entered survival mode. He never grew up chasing greatness, he grew up avoiding fear. No father, no food, no safety net, only chaos. By the time he was 13, he'd been arrested nearly 40 times. At 14, he couldn't read, but he could knock grown men out cold. Most people think monsters are born, but the truth is they're made in broken places. Mike Tyson didn't become a phenomenon because he was fearless. He became one because he was scared, and someone finally showed him what to do with that fear. That man was Cus Damato, who became a father figure and the genius behind Tyson's transformation. He didn't just train Tyson's fists, he trained his mind. Cus did not give Tyson confidence. He built it rep by rep, rule by rule. He gave Mike a demanding day-by-day itinerary, 4 a.m. runs, continuous calisthenics, sparring with no headgear, no distractions, no shortcuts, just brutal form engineered not just to build a fighter, but to resemble a boy. Tyson's body transformed, but most importantly, so did he. He became a runaway warrior, a lost warrior locked in, a frightened boy turned into a risky man. Here's what worries you. Structure doesn't restrict you, it reveals you, it digs through your doubt and excavates your potential. And that is what frightened Tyson so terribly. He did not improvise his way to greatness, he conditioned his way there. Look at your day, right this minute. Where's the chaos? Where do you wing it? Start with one anchor habit, something non-negotiable. A 6 a.m. walk, 20 push-ups, reading one page, pick it, and build around it. Because structure does not make you less free, it makes you dangerous. Mike Tyson didn't become the most feared man on earth because of talent alone. He became that man because someone imposed order in him, and from that order he acquired identity. Discipline built the danger, and chaos? Chaos yielded to routine. Motivation is a spark, but obsession? That's the fire that never burns out. Mike Tyson didn't train because he felt like it. He trained when he didn't feel like it. Because Cus didn't fill him with hype. He linked him to purpose. Tyson wasn't motivated. He was consumed. Consumed by one passion. Be the youngest heavyweight champion in history. He didn't party, didn't date, didn't care about being liked. All he could envision, the belt. While other kids were chasing girls, Mike was chasing legacy. While others slept in, he was groaning through reps. While others went out on weekends, he didn't even notice what day it was. This is what made Tyson intimidating. He didn't need to be told to train. He needed to be told to stop. Because once you find a purpose that takes hold of your soul, discipline isn't so painful. It's like coming into alignment. Most people wander through life waiting to be ready, but readiness is a fiction. Tyson didn't wait to be ready. He acted doggedly, relentlessly, day after day. He stayed focused. He gave up normality. Because greatness is not about being balanced. It's about being centered on what matters. Do you want a better life? You don't need motivation. You need a goal you can't get out your head, one that gets you out of bed, keeps you up, harasses you into action. Right now, grab a pen, write the one thing that is more significant than comfort, the one you're continually telling yourself you'll start next month, the thing that causes you to tense up, write it, own it, and stop circumventing it. If you're obsessed on it, build a plan around it, breathe life into it daily. Tyson didn't become a champion by accident, he programmed it. Every thought, every hour, every rep was stitched to a single purpose. Become unstoppable. This isn't just boxing. It's about how much you want it, whatever it is. Just like Mike Tyson didn't ride the hype, you can finally achieve that goal. Not out of simple motivation or a desire, but from your purpose. Because obsession doesn't require balance. It requires everything. Before pain breaks you, it teaches you. Mike Tyson didn't run from pain. He marched right through it until it was a part of him. He was abandoned. He was bullied. He was brutalized by the world before he ever threw a punch. But pain doesn't always kill. Sometimes it forges, and for Tyson it forged the fighter. Cus Damato didn't remove Mike's pain, he redirected it. Every injury became motivation, and every scar became a tactic. Because when your life starts in hell, discipline is the only way out. You don't get great by playing it safe. You get great by taking it, by transforming pain into pressure and pressure into power. Tyson didn't require an impeccable life to succeed. He required one reason not to give up. And his pain, it provided him 1,000. So this is what you have to ask yourself. Are you fleeing from your pain or moving beyond it? Because pain is not your foe. It is your doorway. Every stumbling stone, every scar, every why me moment has the ability to shape the greatest version of you if you let it. Right now, pick up the thing that has hurt you the most. That failure, that betrayal, that moment you'd never mention. Now ask, what did it give me? Not what it took, but what it taught. Write it. Say it. Reframe it. Because pain has great power when used with purpose. Tyson became the most feared man in boxing because he had known fear already. He fought demons before he fought enemies. And from that pain, he did not shatter. He transformed. This isn't about toughness, it's about authenticity. Everyone feels pain, that's not a question. The question is, will you let it define you, or will you let it mold you? Tyson chose the latter, and from that choice he came out of the fire not just a champion, but a man. People are searching for shortcuts, new methods, new strategies, but Mike Tyson's greatness was built with repetition. He never went after complexity. He mastered simplicity. Same routine every day, push-ups, sit-ups, shrugs, squats, footwork, slips, jabs, again and again. He had no apps, no computer programs to monitor, just raw, concentrated, dull consistency. While the world looked for gimmicks, Tyson performed the same few with world-class intensity. That's what made him so intimidating. He didn't need a flash because he had fundamentals, and fundamentals done well will always beat chaos. Here's the lesson. If your life is crazy, simplify. Most people don't need more tools, they need fewer distractions. Pick your 3. The 3 habits that make the difference, and do them daily, relentlessly. Ask yourself right now, what are the 3 things simple, repeatable that would transform your life? Not 20, not 10, just 3. Maybe it's reading, training, whatever it is, focus on that and lock out everything else. Because success is not about doing more, it's about doing less and better. He wasn't the smartest, he wasn't the most gifted, but he was plain, and plainness brings concentration. And concentration wins fights in and out the ring, because complexity is procrastination. It seems productive, but actually holds you back. Simplicity forces action by eliminating excuses, and before you know it, you'll be doing work with lunatic intensity. At his peak, Mike Tyson was frightening the world. But in the silence after the crowds, he had to deal with something much more fearsome, himself. He had conquered the world but couldn't tame his mind. All of the knockouts, belts, and millions could not stifle the conflict inside. So he started another fight, not in the ring, but in his heart. He transitioned from power to peace, from hurting the world to forgiving it, from hiding his scars to embracing them. Tyson started writing in a journal, where he would talk about prayer, feeding his pigeons, trauma. It helped him acknowledge the past and learn from life without shame. He stopped being Iron Mike. He was simply Mike, and for the first time, that was enough. That is the greatest makeover, having peace with yourself. And if Tyson, one of the most violent men to ever walk the planet, can be taught self-love, you can too. What pain have you been resisting? What weight are you still carrying? Take a minute today, not to fight it, but to sit with it. Write it down, vocalize it, and decide. You're not going to let that pain write the rest of your story. Tyson still bears the wounds, but today, they tell another truth, because he redefined what strength meant. In the end, the toughest fighter the world has ever known didn't just win titles, he won himself back, and that is the ultimate victory. This was a story about becoming. Mike Tyson won because he was willing to face what most of us avoid: fear, pain, and discipline. He was a brawler in the ring, but the real battle was within, and that is true for all of us. If Mike Tyson can rebuild himself, so can you.